present you guys today, to go along with Dr. Jeff and massage therapy and Malaluka, an opportunity to lose weight. The JDog way. I have a picture, before and after photo of myself in October and March. My wife, lovely wife, took. I've lost almost 40 pounds. And so if you guys are looking to lose some weight, come out. The membership fee is, you can't beat it, it's free. I won't charge you a dime. And in 3 months, if you don't lose weight, I'll give you every penny you spent back. So all you gotta do is come out with me for 3 months. We'll see exactly where you end up. And I promise it works. I'm not the only recipient. This is Nick after 2 days. This is lunch. He could not make it back into the truck. But he was still getting kind of used to what was going on. Yes. All right, anyway, this, I wanted to show my family. This is a picture of my lovely wife. I did not want to have Dan have a heart attack, so I made it modest. Hope you don't mind the shoulder skin, but, well, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. This is her, this is Anais. We've known each other since, I've known her since she was in middle school with my wife, or with my wife, my other wife. No, with my stepsister. And I watched her grow up through photos when I was in the Navy. This is a random photo of me in a sock monkey outfit. Don't ask why, it's just there to break it up. But the day my life changed, I married this beautiful woman that gave me 2 lovely little boys. And she's been laughing at me ever since. So it's been pretty fantastic. And she's been, honestly, the light of my life. This is my kiddos, this is my oldest boy. He's from a learning experience previous in my life. His name is Bradley, he's 16. Tristan, he will be 5 in December. He is big into jiu-jitsu and soccer. So he's on to his 2nd belt with 2 stripes. This is Jack. He is been rated most probable to break a bone before 5. Because I can't keep him off of things. This is what he does. This is me and my boys in the kitchen doing what we like to do, and this is what it's all about to me. I was lucky enough to be there for both births. Barely made it back for Tristan's from deployment in Iraq. And this is where I like to spend my Sundays, cuddle up with my kiddos, watching football, and going to church, cooking, barbecuing. But a little bit about me, that's who I am. This is the beginning. Me and Nick, my business partner. This is before he was napping. This is before my weight loss. But we started this. We served together in the military. Well, Brian, I know you know. It's okay. But we served together in the military. He served underneath me, and I taught him. And when we got into this, we really didn't know what we were going to be getting into. We didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't know how it was going to go. We just knew that we wanted to make a difference. We wanted to change the way that we felt about ourselves, waking up every day to go to work. And so that's, luckily we've been able to do it. And this is obviously my wife. This is his wife, Destiny. This is first truck before anything was wrapped. I'm going to skip through this. And this is our first employee. This is Adam. Some of you guys have met him. Super great guy. Intelligent. He does not like his picture taken. He asked me, please don't put it in there. So, like a good friend, I most certainly got a photo of Adam. But he is fantastic. He's been construction of some sort or another for almost 20 years. So if we have to run heavy equipment or we have to do any crazy demo in somebody's house, we refer to him because I could probably figure it out, but it's a lot better to ask somebody and tell somebody I don't know than it is to go in with a sledgehammer and have to call Chris because you've just broken somebody's foundation. So it's anyway. Here's some jobs, some before and afters of some things that we've done. This is all. I don't want to talk about this. This is thanks to Brian. This is your wonderful fence over in Covell. Yeah, it's. That was fun. That was a lot of fence. But anyway, we go in and we try and help people reorganize their lives. This was a rental property somebody moved out of and left a bunch of trash inside. Renters were moving in that afternoon. The realtor called us and said, the guys who came that were supposed to clean this up came in here, they took all the metal and they left all the trash. And we've already paid them, they left, and now they're not answering our phone calls. Can you please help us? We have 2 hours. And so we showed up and we got them cleaned up, sweeped up the garage. We got them set to go. This was a very bad home. I'm not gonna show you some of the worst ones because it's before breakfast for some people. So this is more of a modest house that we've cleaned, believe it or not. This was, a gentleman was living in this. He ended up having a heart attack and was passing out, and we got hired to go in and it was awful. And this was, anyway, but we went in there and cleaned everything out. We got this done in one day. It was a 2,000 square foot home. And I didn't want to inundate you guys with really gross photos, so I just put one set of 3.
No, we like gross.
There was some, I know, there were some that I just didn't want to put up in here. There was, yeah, anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do what I can. But we had to, and believe it or not, I don't know if you can tell in the third photo, but that's after the carpet has been removed. That is actually, the brown stuff is the carpet in the other 2 photos. So we had to remove up the carpet, get the trash out, and then try and move something back in so this gentleman who got home from the hospital had somewhere to go. His son walked in and found him like this. His son hadn't been in the house in 3 years and just gone to the wayside. So we help people from big to small, remodel jobs, stuff is left outside. And a lot of people don't realize that if they hire a fly-by-night remodel guy, somebody to come in and do their floors that doesn't really take pride in what they're doing and they're just trying to get paid, somebody to come in and redo their kitchen. They don't include the cost of hauling your stuff away. They'll break it up and put it outside, stick it in your garage, and redo your kitchen, and they will leave it. And they will tell you, have fun. And I can see Chris is over there shaking his head because he knows it happens all the time. We get more calls because people have spent, $20,000 on a new kitchen, and now they have a garage that they can't park the car in because they have left all of the remodel trash in the garage. If you don't ask these questions, you don't plan for it. You're gonna be end up left with a mess. Kind of like these guys did, where they got left with all of their remodel stuff piled on their yard. Remodelers left and said, thank you very much for the payment, and never came back to haul any of it away. And it sat there for 3 weeks by the time they closed. And this is the kind of stuff that we end up having to come up and clean up after. But this is why we really and truly do it. So far this year, we've donated over $250,000 to charities and homeless people. This is the middle photo is we donated quite a bit. That's the Homeless Alliance, and we filled up their 10 by 15 storage unit with food and clothes, rations and shoes in one day. So is that like 2 minutes? Awesome. The couple on the far right was retired military vet, was down and out, was having to move into an apartment, didn't have anything. And we ended up having a lot of furniture left over from an apartment move, and we were able to give them an entire living room set. Habitat for Humanity, this one job, they took away 4 truckloads of furniture for the restore. So this is really what we really like to do. We have something coming up this weekend where it's donation days, and we're donating back to the Hope Center and Friendship House over to an HOA community that invited us in Midwest City. And so we're bringing our trucks in there, we're loading them up, we're letting the community come through, we're doing a barbecue, games for the kids, and letting them donate as much as they can, and we're dropping it off to the right places. This is why we do what we do. This is why we go into those nasty, funky houses. This is why we pick up 1,000,000 miles of fence panels, so that we have time and we have the ability and the resources to spend our Saturdays giving back to the community and doing what we really want to do. The whole purpose of this, the reason I opened this business was because I got tired of the corporate rat race and the dollar always being better. Anybody who's ever served in the military knows that your #1 priority when you were in the military was the guy next to you. It was not your budget. It wasn't where's the money or the funds going to come from to pay, to pay the bills. It was the guy next to you. And I spent a long time in the military. I spent, over 16 years. And that's what I knew. Joined when I was 17. So to get out and be told that the dollar is more important than the person, it didn't sit well with me, and it was hard for me to sleep at night. Struggled on my morals for a long time. I finally decided we were going to open a business because I got tired of my wife complaining at me because I brought this stress with me home, and it was taking it out on my family. She said, the only way you're gonna change it is start a business and run it the way that you wanna run it. So that's what Nick and I did, is we started a business and we're running it the way that we wanna run it. Our people are first, our customers are first. The money will come if you treat people the right way. I'm not worried about where my job's gonna come from next. I'm very adamant that we treat people the right way, and I treat my employees the right way. And that's, in a nutshell, that's who we are. I know a lot of it was kind of funny, but it really is kind of serious to me that we take the time out on the days that we can to give back to our communities. But sorry, I know I'm out of time, but anybody have any questions for me at all before I get pulled off the list?
I've got one thing. I'd like to salute you and thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.